hello, hello. Hello, hi, hello. My mute is not muted this time. I mean, that totally wasn't muted last time. Nope, not at all. You friend. Definitely no rough happened on. Absolutely none. Cannot prove it, so therefore it did not happen. Therefore, I was like, hear that scruff. What scruff? There weren't any scruff today. Because we gotta keep our scruff levels safe. Or down. There's too much scruff. So therefore, we have to keep scruff to a minimum. But anyways, welcome back to more Ghost Tricks. So, I don't. With how things are going so far, I don't know if it's gonna be something that we finish. Well, not tonight, obviously. We're not gonna get through like 5 chapters tonight, but I don't know if it's gonna be next Tuesday or next Thursday that we're gonna be finishing it up. So we'll see tonight, and then I'll be like, okay, the finale's Tuesday or like the finale's Thursday. So make that call after tonight, so that way I get the good idea of how to go about with speculation and experience. So, hope you guys do it. I think we'll get those really good, but it's like, yeah, that's still like a week away, man. So, also, I should let you know I am, my 1-year anniversary of being since the original debut is coming up in less than a month. So, I'm already starting plans for the big 1-year anniversary / birthday bash stream that I'm trying to put together, because I might want to do other things for people to get to meet. Want to do something. I might be busy the weekend after my birthday, so I should do my birthday bash the weekend before. So, just know that's coming up in a few months. Actualize game day, so prepare for the 25-hour charity live stream. You know, it's the best, the only stream that's ever needed, obviously. So, anyways, game. Coach. So, I believe we're on chapter 4, starting chapter 4. Yeah, we're getting to the wee hours of the night. It's fucking 1:30 p.m. It should be 1 a.m. Testament Park, the site of the little lady's Camelia's abduction tonight. At the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. And I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. What did you find? Did I see someone dead? Did I see dead? Oh. Okay, good. He's not dead. Huh? What's he doing here? La la, spending moments with you, my love. The world will not end if the delivery is a little late. La la la. A little late. It's already ice cold. There we go. Now I probably need to swing him harder. Whee! Spin! Phew! I got this thing spinning pretty fast. I didn't even put much effort into it. This is quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of plate. playground equipment. We should get the safety inspector on that. I can just imagine all those poor kids who get sent flying all over the park. Poor kids. Okay. Oh, there you are, Cecil. From your deduction expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for. Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? There in the grass. You better see it for yourself. Someone's dead! Looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose, now that we found it, we can't just leave it here, can we? Nope. I suppose not. Who's the dead? Stop from the park from being turned into a housing site! Take the park! Gods of the rocks of the gods! Oh god, this man. Use it! You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets! I know! Everyone! You'll be very interested. I urge you to pursue it thoroughly. Examine it in all detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name? My name? Why does my name matter? When we're the most important, when there are more important things to worry about. Okay. Come now, study these tracks with me, my brother. Come, learn about the rock of gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young. We're dead. Look, I don't have time to get involved with your way of life, or I guess your way of death. But I am interested in the way of death. So let's go back 4 minutes before your death. I'm so made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it. Okay. And what does that have to do with this rock of gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the fourth leaflet, in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. I'm coming! Just hold on. I'll be right there. I love to take kids to Target. Girl of the right age coming right out of the apartment building at the right time. Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come back right to your side. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Oh God! So what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. What in the world just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino's the mascot of the symbol of Tenemis Park. Forget about the name of the big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way of it changed direction. Did you see that? of God, save that little girl! And then the very deliberately crushed you instead. Yes, precisely! That's called the Mistress of Gods! Was it the Mistress of Gods, or was it a ghost trick? Nah! Couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much great powers than me? I'm telling you, Ray is suspicious! Something fishy about that desk lamp, man. Look at this. There's another flames beside me. Ooh, that's the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so? Pardon me, but are you a god? No, I'm just a simple ghost. I sincerely doubt it. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That's probably that flame's doing. Who could it be? I definitely believe it is either a god or somebody god related. Maybe I better try talking to him first. What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's you. Hey! Missile! Missile? It's a missile? Okay, now I can see why the lump is moved. Oh my, it's missile! You look well for being dead. Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it! I really did it! I tried really, really hard and I did it! I saved Miss Kalima! Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked! After Miss Kalima went out and you left, I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it! And then I followed Miss Kalima out into the big wide world! And then, here's at this park where I found her last. Yes, you guessed it! I barked! I bet I did! And I went running after her too! No! I hate that man! He killed Fizzle! Fizzle! Then I guess I died. Then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came, it was all over. Poor Miss Kalima. Crushed under that big, scary lump. So she did die, and the medicine saved her. Oh my, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Kalima! I had to rescue Miss Kalima. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anyone else could. And then I remember what you did for me. How you saved me. So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death. You bet I did! Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her son when you come back to my death. are. I stretched out my power towards the core. Ooh, I felt that at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Try for yourself. I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance? Oh, they don't call me Miss Dustin. Then I guess you also manipulated that minnow thing to sort of side. Right on top of my head. No, actually. Huh? I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel. You can't? Then how did you? I didn't know what to do. And I just, then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eyes. It had a core too. A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried to reach out to the leaf. What in the world? I can't manipulate. But apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same, as long as the two things have the same shape, that is, swap things with the same shape. Go ahead and try it. Press swap. That's incredible. And so that's how you saved your mistress, is it? That's how it became concept business, isn't it? I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager. Meager? Because you see, still one more. I happened to notice one more core. Then there was something exactly the same shape struck in the branches. Hey, you're right. If Minnow could be swapped again with that, the disaster wouldn't have rained down on my head. But what is that thing? It's far too big to be a leaf. Whichever it is, I do very much prefer it on my head to Minnow. Why didn't you try to swap them, Missile? I couldn't. I stretched out my little paw a little farther than you can, Sissel. But it was just too far for me. I couldn't reach. I must admit, it's fascinating and spectacle that I do say so myself. I kept trying over and over again to see if there was anything I could do. I bet there's something you can do now. Huh? If we work together, you and me. Sissel, you think so? I don't plan on letting anyone die in front of me today. You think you could help me? Of course! Naturally! So we're gonna have to drop that. We're gonna have to drop that minnow thing into a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back 4 minutes. 4 minutes before. I'm still suspicious of Ray, though. Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap a minnow with the leaf. And then you have to swap minnow with something else. Something with the same shape. Oh, I believe that is a rugby ball. It's a football. Gosh, get it right. I understand that the people who make this are not American, but it's football. Get it, sir? This American is mad. Okay, rugby ball, huh? With the rugby ball is now, Missile can't reach it. That means that I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you know how to work together on that one, Missile. Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press the R. That way you'll be able to control me. And then if you press the R, control will come back to me. Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Minnow from hurting anybody. Alright, Missile. Your powers are the keys this time. Okay, I'm ready. I can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call on me if you find anything you want to try. Probably the best thing to do is a bunch of things to see how it goes. And if I see something we can swap, I should use the ZR. That is so interesting. This is so interesting. I probably should go the other way then. I forgot the soul disappears as soon as you... Well, would you look at that? There sure are a whole lot of round things. Oh boy! That means it's time for Mia, right? Oh boy! My hair is so rough. Let's see if we can use Missile's powers to cut the yard. I'll try to see what happens. Oh yeah, Missile can go farther then. How do I use Missile's powers? How do I use Missile swapping? Phew. Here you come already. I swore to myself and not to repeat my mistakes. Mistakes? If somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. And now the recklessness of the youth has taken over, giving me a lightning speed fast. I've been thinking, if we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished. It would be easy to stop if the recklessness of the youth has taken over. Stop him, eh? Missile, I can't reach! Wow, I didn't see this coming. Did you know the first thing about the globe climber? Huh? Even little children treat it with the respect it deserves. They know unless if you just spin it gently, there's no stopping it! Yeah, it does look pretty dangerous. Looks like I'm just testing the flies in the air for like this for a while. Might just buy us some time. Maybe he'll just keep spinning around and around the floor for a minute. I'm sorry, but I don't think I would stand that long. But anyways, at least stops him from running for a while. Let's see what we can do with this chance. Hi! Meant to switch over to Missile. Here comes that man, fast enough to scare even a quick little doggy like me! Uh-oh, the rugby ball is still in the tree. Oh, behold that recklessness of the youth. Yeah, it's the recklessness the yours is causing us so much trouble. No one can stop the recklessness of youth. Well, if we can't stop it, then I guess we're gonna have to find a way to make it work for us. Here, but he comes too fast. We won't have time to get ready. Looks like figuring out what to do with his recklessness. Stop! Look at that! Bunny flat ball. It's the same shape as that horrible minnow, but it's too far to swap from here. Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me. We have to find a way to get this ball close to that minnow. Knock it down from the tree, I say. There must be something to do. Alright, let's just back over to me. I'll thistle. Oh, I can't get this whole... Did you see that? Did you see the seesaw? Yes. It sent the ball just straight up, didn't it? So close. It's too bad that it didn't hit the rugby ball and knock it down. Looks like it really was going to. I guess just no way to knock down the rugby ball, but you know, bet that ball so will come in handy. Drizzle? That's funny. The funny thing is the yeah, I know. And there isn't much more time. I have to find a way somehow. Oh, I can't do shit right now. Let's see what I can do with missile. Jesus Christ, I forgot how big missile can do. I don't think I can do shit at missile right now. There's nothing to reach to swap Minnow with! We're too late. Darn. Guess we'll have to start over again. Whoops. Well, we managed to slow him down, but I was feeling pretty good there for a while. Our next target is that rugby ball. We'll have to move it closer to that minnow thing. There must be something around here we can use to move that rugby ball. Okay. So no, the leaf would be too far because that's what we're trying to swap with. So first things first, I have the right idea of getting Sissel over here. Now let's get Missile over here as well. Yep, swap. I have to manipulate it. So heavy, I can't move it very much. Maybe because of the swap by me. I guess the little ball is all the weight I can handle. Okay, so don't swap first. Gotta switch them back then. That way I can move Mitch so I can have this one. I think that's still gonna be. But I also need the Missile not to be. Missile just be there for now. Okay. I keep hitting the wrong button! I keep it. What do you think of my lightning fast pace? I wish you would knock it off it, is what I think. We don't have time to prepare, so we're gonna have to find a way to stop him from running. As far as I can do, the only way to do that is use playground equipment. The what? You know, the seesaw, the swing, and those things. Precisely. Except sir, there's one more piece of equipment to be exact. Stop him with my equipment, eh? Maybe I should rethink things here. Missile? Here's the boomer. Alright. No, that's not what I want. I love reading all this stuff. Thank you, chicken carrier. Black-hearted blue man. Black-hearted blue woman. Fascist gas polyester. Beloved mother. Let's restart. So it's all about spending time with the ghost. How I utilize my time with the ghost. Okay, so Missile can jump way farther. So. Let's get Missile. Not swap. But I need him to. I want Missile to be the basketball now. So back over to Missile. Open. He's I'm gonna need him to be spinning it. Oh, I have a problem there. I need to switch Missile out to being the boot. I need Missile to be the boot for him. Actually, I think I can get Missile up to the rugby ball for a bit. Switch over to Missile real quick. The Missile can use the baseball so that we can switch basketball. Oh, that was so close! If I hit the ball, I could have knocked down. Is that all the umbrellas can be used for? Knocking down the rugby ball? Don't forget about my powers. And don't forget about the recklessness of use. Maybe I should switch back to get Thistle down here. I never get to do that for the whole 4 minutes. No. The umbrella won't close, will it? The ball must be in the way. Oh well, guess I don't have to close it. Wait. No. Ghost. No! Stop! Whew! There, we moved the ball. What do you think, Missile? I think it's close enough. If this ball's there, I think I can do it. In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mono for the lead. And then from there, you can swap Mono one more time. The final moments are near you. Ready, Missile? You bet! the wrong button. I meant to go in our ghost world. No! How much am I supposed to get to leave? Oh, okay, watch me, Sissel. Here I go! To finish the touches, you can do it, Sissel. Stop Minnow with that ball. Got it. There! How's that? My head was spared! Surely it was a try worthy of gods! And now Minnow is right where he belongs. He did it again, didn't he? Didn't we? Curse is averted! Or fate averted. Now nobody has to die. Except for one brave little some. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. So dead, aren't I? So now let's go back and save you, George. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Kalimba when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Kalimba. And to do that, I need these powers I got now! See? Perfectly understandable. Even if I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't push your life away already. Oh, of course, you're right. Okay, Miss L, have it your way. That Mr. Reckless use is certainly a detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then, to the present! Now we have a dead dog for helping us. So Kalimba ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's alright. After all, she has me! Missile? Are you in there? Miss Lynn! Leave Miss Kalimba to me! I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her! Missile. Eek! No, Missile! 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 Oh, Missile. I'm gonna leave it up to you, Missile. Kinda looks like Missile is being left up to the wind. Oh! I have something to give you. Stop the park being turned into a housing site. Protect the parks with the Rock of God. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me, pardon me. My apologies. This is for you. Oh. You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of God would have wanted. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. Aren't you? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. 10 years ago? Are you talking about... I like how I was just being dumped this entire goddamn time. Have you met this strange young man before, Lynn? I don't remember, but he said 10 years ago. Park. It could only be the one thing that I'm thinking of. Looks like I better talk to Mr. Leaflet here. Here in the park, the gods sure control fate. Today, 10 years ago from that day, we met once again. If it wasn't for the power of the gods, then what else is it? It could just be coincidence. But apparently, you know our detective lady here. Could you tell us about it? What happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. It wasn't actually. I was just actually about to do that. What's this rock of the gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know it? It's right there in front of us. It's Minnow, isn't it? Oh. Poor Missile. I'm upset! The dog is dead! Wait a minute, you said G-O-D, but do you mean D-O-G-S? Of course not, don't be silly. There's no time for ridiculous word games. You're just standing above the rock of the gods now. Take a good look at the monument. Monument? Rock of the gods. How can it? The dog is dead! Missile! At least Missile has ghost powers since dead too. Use those. Rock of the gods. The rock is buried here, right here. It's been these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and just showed us a miracle. A miracle? So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite? Precisely! It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? What happened 10 years ago? That day I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down into the gloom. I heard the scream of a little girl. But is it really? I mean, Bizzle's still dead, regardless. Now calm down, drop that weapon. Stay back, come in closer. I'll shoot her. I peeked up fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help. Yeah, but he didn't have powers of... Wait. So, yes, because obviously this is the second time Missile died tonight. So, does that mean... Missile only recently got the power of the dead? I mean, we could still save Missile. Like, Ray never specified how long we has to wait for someone to, be, like, dead or anything. So, if we could save Missile again. So... Operation Save the Dog! I mean, but Missile wants to be dead a little longer, so, we will respect Missile's wishes. Attention was so sick. I don't know, that was a while ago. happened, the sky suddenly burned bluish white. And it crashed into the ground. The meteor gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. The judgment of the gods was brought down on that park. 10 years ago, the little girl was you, saved by the rock of the gods. Oh my, I can't believe it. The rock of the gods is given the name, and still this day, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. I never knew this testing. I thought the job was going to save me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. That's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it. Isn't it? Now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news, and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteor was named Tismic, the name after the name of the park that it fell in. And then the Rock of the Gods. Now, an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning this park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. So I've taken up residence in this park, and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. That is my mission. Girl that Lynn wasn't aware of. Lynn's behavior, right? I get that, but Detective Jowl, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know anything about this test marks thing. He knew. And the man died. It took his life. What was the confession of this all about? The Rock of the Gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destiny of so many people's lives, like ripples on the pond when the pebble dropped in. Is that every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery? Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyways, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there's a few things I want to ask good Detective Jowl. We found the music box, Detective Jowl. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything has been resolved, I had wanted you to give him. You mean Inspector Cabanera, right? I don't suppose you'll ever forgive me, Detective Jowl. Now then, let's get this thing open. This is a knack in doing, you know. Oh, brute force! See? He calls that knack. It looks like more brute strength than me. Got it. Brute strength. Here you are. You should find the scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla bends her contraption, she used a special kind of screw. It's kind of addition. It burns up and it disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. Haha! In that case, worth mention of scorch. When it happened, Camellia was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, then something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find the scorch marks behind on the frame too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves that the contraption existed there in that room that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended. Is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit must have modified the design. That angle was never brought up in court. So, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Zhao. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. I forgot I could talk to everybody in this room. What's the matter? I just don't know. What should I have done 5 years ago? Back then, nobody had any way of knowing the true nature of this addiction. It was anybody's fault. They didn't know the truth. You really think so? Of course. Besides, what's important is right now is deciding what to do next. Am I right? She's right, Minister. Yes, of course. I do believe she is. What is it now? I just don't know. What should I do next? You'll figure it out. Keep believing. Well, I guess I don't really have the choice to talk to Lynn. I can't reach her. Thistle. I hadn't come to myself for things. Hope I've been gone. I've been gone by now. So however, knowing any of this is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. Things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come in contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. The only reason I was doing so was to bring my own loss. Things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions in order to find the truth about us. Fair enough. Fire away. Cecil told me all about it, Detective Gell. About the manipulator. Yes. It looks like this manipulator did a real number on the minister too. Ah! Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Oof. So, you think that's what happened to me too? What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too! There's always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. The image of the one who shot me. But now I see a possibility of a new explanation. But who is it? And why did they do it? The contraption was built for a super surprise for Camilla's murder, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprise there. You lost your life to it once tonight because of that machine. Right, I knew it! See, Detective Zhao? No, I'm afraid I don't see. We're kind of in the ghost world right now. I told Detective Zhao about it. I told him about seeing the exact same contraction tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town. Never even heard of that place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? El Pigeon Guy. What world is he? Detective Zhao, you must have heard this name before. Tessmic. The meteor that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, did you? I heard that the meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal away somebody's life? What are you talking about? Detective Zhao, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. But what? It was a meteorite! I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have to shoot him in the next instant if the meteor hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true! You were trying to save Lynn. I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. There were this sort of incident. A suspect who's being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the case. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone. Hold it right there! It's the kids! I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him so bad. That a warning shot made him panic. At that time, I was a young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic. Got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. Wow. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. So sorry. So the man who grabbed me that day. Last 10 years, I never forgotten his face. A few years after that, when my life Neil died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I've done. I painted pictures of myself. Nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I met in my life I didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. Oh, I am a criminal! Final face. The face of the man in the park that day. Wait, just 1 minute! That can't be! I saw that painting! The face you painted tonight. Was my face! Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? Right. The face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of a man whose life I stole. The man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Zhao. That can't be true. I just met Cecil for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the name I know the man in the park that isn't Cecil. What? So you saying I am a twin brother? The first minute I laid on is on YouTube. I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? My whole dead life has been a lie. I'm not the man I thought I was. Well, at least good thing as I may or may not, I still may or may not be a criminal. Ah! Mr. Minister, Sergeant Caballero, where are you? Quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we confirm that it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanera? That's what I should have said. My whole dead life has been a lie. I'm not even sure who I am anymore. Or just the ghost who helps people. And if you knew it wasn't my daughter who was abducted, doesn't really matter who the hostage is. A life is a life. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately. Wait for our call. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look even paler than ever. What in the world? No. Missile is a good boy, okay? Missile's not. There's no lie about Missile, okay? What's going on, Inspector Cabanera? I guess it's understandable. It's like you still want to protect the rock of gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago. The twisted fate of many people started a chain of tragic events, and even now, the chain continues to grow even longer. Dr. Cabanero's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery has risen to the surface. Who is this in me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing than when I started. Yeah, we're saving. p.m. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage, and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a named man Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard at the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. The scene I'm waiting for me on the other end of the phone line is like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. I see myself. There you are, Commander Sith. Finally. Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this. What about your people? I'm sure they went out of their way to mess me up. See, hey, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions of our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside of our party? We'll talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep. I know it's always darkest before the dawn. Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. Yes, we are very close. We will now disconnect from the communications cable line. We have no service until we arrive. Very well. What summer. What is going on? Nice try, Inspector Cabanera. You could never stop me. See ya, sucker. Well, guess I had to save the life of a very dramatic man. So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me tonight, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Anyways, there definitely is something behind that inspector's death. I think I better talk to him. Hello, Inspector. Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? Guess he hasn't been dead very long then. Let's go ahead and go back 4 minutes before his death. A little nervous about what I might see though. But if it's where I'm going to find my answers, I can't run away from it. I did know the fact about, like, that. I did know that kind of fact about that stuff. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. That's a good boy. And geez, hostage sure is a handy thing. Gives me complete control over the police, the top police inspector for our country. What's all the matter? All those broken bones, smart a bit. What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, this is any kind of question for a top inspector to ask. Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge of all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that? Wrong! I was murdered by all of you! Your hand's kind of burning there, sir. Detective Jal who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, a girl who was right there when I was running. Lynn, she's just an innocent girl, a little girl playing in the park. If that brat hasn't been there, I wouldn't have thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. And finally, you, Inspector Cabanera. Me. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record. My case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only 2 people knew the truth. Me, Detective Jal. I bet tonight's execution will be a relief to you, won't it? I'm one of those people who knew about the stain on your record would disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. Got nothing to say to you. You'll never listen anyways. Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat. It was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everyone who knew about Tesman. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense! Hey, man. Mind telling me what's going on? Inspector Cabanera! He's awake! My head's spinning, baby! Am I to understand that the Cabanera character who just got shot is me?
That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel who just shot me. I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I don't even know anymore! I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that thistle guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At very least, you had information about the guy in red. Information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? That's like done that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere. A very life valuable to this nation.
Is he talking about himself? He's probably talking about himself.
Okay, do your sim, baby. So you're a manipulator too. I have ghost shares. Powers of the dead. Yeah, but I can't control living creatures. Anywho, think you'd be very careful. The guy in the red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. Ha! Shit! You gotta be right. You realize as you're here, things might get a little sticky. Right, I better be careful. Look at him. There's not something emanating from his body. Is it really the signs of having the special powers of the dead? I just wanted to figure out what had happened. But what's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. So, you're here, are you? You sense my presence. Well, I just kind of knocked something over. I noticed you. Do you think you can stop me, do you? I don't know why you're wearing my face. But I might as well give up now. I control everything. Damn it! Everything, including the life of this simply spectrum one. Wait, don't you! Okay, gotta be very careful about what I do! This other me knows the powers of the dead well. I'm telling you, I'm suspicious of a certain desk lamp. Who wouldn't notice what you did, Jess? You practically just shout, "Look at me, baby!" Looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. I guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. Guess I better rerun the clock again and see if I can pick up any other clues. But top of this bookshelf is lined with books. The one on top is balanced so particularly. It's a wonder it doesn't lock. How did the old pigeon guy even reach up here? And I wonder if he makes his pigeon fetch for him now. I think you would notice it if I closed it. Let's try it though. Aha! He did not notice! Look at this place. If I'm gonna use the powers of the dead, I'm gonna have... What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. What did you do? Something bad happened here. No! Wow! Great detective work! Great. Top inspector here, guys! 10 out of 10! And now, another death laying here. What? Another death? Obviously. Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. It's the Pigeon Man. The Pigeon Man is dead. Hey, come to think of it, where is that old pigeon guy? Nailed it! I'm really good at this stuff. Excuse me? Are you awake? Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in white coat I can think of. He hasn't lost his memory? Not the type who likes losing things. Forgot no secrets into the ghost world! But never mind that. This is a quite surprising guest you have brought with you. Pretending like you didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy. And I'm his guest, actually. Said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend still hasn't gotten his memory back. Pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. Anyways, now we'll go back 4 minutes before your death, in order to change your fate. Kudos to that pigeon. That pigeon is awesome. That pigeon might be too OP. But we can go back even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector. But if we go back further, maybe I'll find the lead. Well, I think it's obvious what happens. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead, just as I thought. I think I'm reading. If this is the source of his powers, if so, I'll remove it. He's not dead! He's just not there! The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit. Ridiculous. So you figured it all out, huh? You're a clever man, Inspector. So it's really true. You're or I wasted a lot of time here tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. This shell, people, just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Lynn. So it's true. You're manipulating my baby that time. You made her shot your shell. But why? What'd you do? Why would you do a thing like that? It could create consultative evidence, you know. On that security team. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Zhao did. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have a grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why didn't you just let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. Before I do, I need to erase all evidence of these Sith powers of mine within. Along with this contraption. This time, things will work out the way it was meant to and be all over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow in this way. Professor, look out! Dynamite, eh? Where in the devil did he put that there? Planned it all out. My body, baby, shoot him. Having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? The medical examiner. Remember him? He was complete and utter imposter. Said he was gonna take the corpse back to the lab. He already made a deal with the Annubilant to meet him and give the body back. Obviously. Such a dramatic man. I was gonna let that happen, baby. Thought it's in their plan, eh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he would make, so I tracked him down and bought it off him. Bought it off him? I had him smuggle this corpse into this room. I thought we'd find the source of his power. But of course, it's never my wildest dreams that I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country. And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I say he's here. Something is nagging me at the back of my mind. I don't remember what Ray said to me. Said that spirits seem to exist in the safe room. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? Not time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game! Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past. Okay. Fair enough. Very easy enough for you to say. Most likely impossible to boost. His potion didn't make him bat an eye. What did you do? Your purpose. Propose then, pray tell. Your best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing. Easy enough for you to say, sheesh, what's with all these people? Anywho, jump in there and do something. Do something. What if I just open the door? It's no use, I can't open it. Could be the fact that the professor is standing on it and have anything to do with it. I may look small, but I'm very head set. Sounds like so proud of that fact too. This door. Such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downwards. Something could be so hard. Wouldn't you agree, Professor? Yeah, but that's why we're both dead. A door that opens downwards, eh? What in the world is this thing? This device has that meteor data entered into it. If it detects Timus radiation, then it responds. Got it, kid? Isn't it a lovely thing? I guess sometimes Sometimes it's important to not think about things too much. Whatever. Start repair. I can't reach anything else. Maybe I just have to wait. I'll have to open the door when the professor gets off the door. So yes, I can't open it. Maybe the fact that the guy in red standing on top have anything to do with it. He's more heavy set than he looks, too. Why are you asking me? This door. It's a pity, too bad it doesn't open downwards. Sometimes life can be so hard. Wouldn't you agree, Professor? And that's why we're both dead. A door that opens downwards, eh? No, Professor! Why are you in the door? I can't open it! Cool. What do you think you're doing? I just thought I'd try it out. If you do anything, you're gonna set the control option in motion. Oh yeah. I just thought. And he saw how he blew me up. That's what he thought. Oops, that was my bad. But there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my tricks in this room. Here's the smart boy. Just stop the explosion, he'll find another way to get me. That would probably give off the fact that you're here too. So I have to rescue you without stopping the explosion. Is that even possible? That's what it has to be done. As you perhaps already noticed. Time's running out, baby. Yeah, no perhaps about it. I know. But you know, there's a whole lot of things I can't. Aren't a whole lot of things I can use my ghost trick on in here. Looks like it's all over. Unless if I find another path. I'm sort of at a deadlock here. Thistle. Hey, I know that voice. Help me. But where are you? Find me. Before I'm carried away. What's this a fair son and call for help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Yep. Little guy who looks so fragile but has the strength that surprised you. Well, he's asking you. It's Missile! Before he's carried away, no less. Most of the time, should I look for him? There it is again. Well. Sounds like your little pal was carried away. Where was he? Maybe you should have tried to find him somehow. What scene? The Wait! No. No, Missile was a leaf. Missile! Here I am! Oh, hey, it's Missile! What are you doing here? You really had to ask? Seriously! Were you really going there? No, that's okay. Never mind. Anyways, I need your powers. Will you help me out? Of course! Here, let me come join you! Okay, here I am, Dissolve! Now maybe things will flow in a new direction. Even if the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky. They changed! Oh, god damn it. That Sisso fellow that I thought was me is apparently not me. A little too late there. We're too busy laughing at things. I'm a really good person. Oh hey, the rats. Those guys have been having a great night, I hear. We do seriously owe an apology to a rat, though. We can do it, Sizzle! I know we can. Here's this little doggy's powers. Do you remember how to use my powers? Yeah, you can swap things that have the same shape, right? Well, super precise. I can swap things that look like they have the same shape. What's the difference? As I was being carried by the wind and falling into the river, I realized something. If you look at a thing from different angles, it looks different! You know, that's a pretty good point for a doggy who came up with it was sewage. Oh, right. I forgot where's the door. Wait. Those... Those spooky guys are making a fuss about something. Thistle? My animal insects are starting to surface! If you mean you want to chase them, I think you'll have to be alive to do that. It must be the end of a rat feet in that trash can. Those things usually make a bigger commotion. Now, bigger commotion, eh? Okay, let's stop that explosion! No, we can't do that. Okay, let's take care of the man in red then! No, we can't do that either. We can't do this! We can't do that! What can we do? We let the explosion happen. Then we rescue the old pigeon guy without the red man in red nose thing. And it's all your powers to use that, Missile. Oh! I don't know about that, but I'll do my best! Talking about a matter of seconds. We can't miss our chance. Ball. Can be swapped. is the big question. Well, those can be swaps. And a nice stretch. Oh, we just made a bigger promotion. I think that's what we did. Now that's what I call some
Proper commotion.
Now I'm making that trash can dance. Just told. I feel like dancing myself. Are you gonna do panic dance like Mr. Bailey? Or whatever his name was? It's getting harder and harder to hold back my wild instincts back. What a dangerous bunch. Okay, now that we have that. Lid. I can swap it with the You have? Ever since I got these powers, I've been real aware of shapes. The same shape, huh? Where did you see it? I said I've been aware of shapes, not locations. Oh. Okay, that's too bad. Now that you mention it, I've seen it too. Huh? This could be the breakthrough moment we've been waiting for. Lid of a trap. The door! Alright, first thing first, gotta switch to Sizzle so they can not touch the door. Or, I guess, whoever we are, I guess I should say. But, oh, we can't reach the door. We can't reach the door! Wait. This can't reach the tire, though. I think I'm on the right path. I just... I'm on the right path here. I know time's up.
That's a big change, obviously.
Okay, so like I said, I can't be the door. Just go for the missile. Good. Maybe I need Sizzle to do something. Actually, I can't really have him do anything. Or I mean, I guess my... Plop! do they both follow into the sewers then? Oh, nope. He still dramatically, breaks all the bones of his body. Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have like 4 or 5 broken bones. I'll say this, Pigeon OP. Don't mind, it won't prevent me from manipulating you. It might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you. Can't believe that you actually pulled it off. Pigeon's OP, man. Sorry, Inspector. I can do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act is this. Just like it. Yeah, except, unlike a normal trick, I'm the one who managed to vanish without a trace. Updated the phone book. Probably look at that. Press it! Fate averted! What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not like that you aren't. Just remembering the fact is about right now. The real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. Oh, that phone call. Yes, the more pressing issue. Yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that. And what's this lively little creature? This little doggy? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Amelia safe. Or he would still be if he actually was still full of life. Amelia. God's in heaven! What a terrible thing! That poor little girl is taken hostage. Twist of fate. Wait just a minute. Miss Kalima is a hostage? Yes, sorry, little warrior. Miss Kalima, a hostage? What's a hostage? Little dog. Anyways, Inspector, it's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time it's different, right, Sizzle? That's right, with us working together, a whole different situation. Let's ignore Mizzle right now. We'll find the hostages later. We'll have it be freaked out later, okay? We can have to... We'll save the Inspector and wait, and then we'll go rescue Kalima, okay? Okay, let's hurry up and get through this! Jeez, kid. Making me feel like a bit of an afterthought. But we're saving you first! Alright, let's get started. Inspector's upstairs. Our first step is to get there. Thistle, I'll go out first and wait for you. Okay, lovely dove. We need your help. Carry this to the measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't you drop it. Okay, so that's our name now. We're just gonna be officially Mr. Ghost until now. There you are, Sizzle! Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the Inspector will be killed by a gun. I didn't catch it. It was a lovely dove or something? You just jumped in there and stopped him from firing. You just jump in there and stop him from firing you, would you? There you go again with that stuff. That doesn't make any sense. You stop him from firing, he'll just kill you in some other way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. your best bet is this time around. To let him shoot. Then save you coming up without noticing. You. Even worse than last time! Anywho, jump in there and do something! Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sizzle! Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap zero. I really can't do anything right now. So I guess we'll have to see what Missile can do. I know, it's amazing! I love Missile's reach. But I don't think I can swap anything right now. So maybe it's just a wait. Alright, now I have my opportunity to get... Okay, remember, if we can't... See, and this is how we would talk to this. This is... Could you explain something to me? How did exactly how did the man in white die? We went over this, Missile. We're shocked. You got shot with the gun. Gun? Huh. I was wondering about those things. How come people die when they hear a loud bang? Well, people usually die when they're shot. What? Why do they? I don't remember. Oh, brother, I hope I never lose my memory. Mr. Whitecoat here dies because he got shot with a bullet. Bullet? A little lump of metal that is proves fatal when it's lodged in his head. Ah, I get it. It's like a tiny bit. It's like a little tiny minnow, right? Yeah, something like that. I guess the different shapes, though.
Or some wise anime poet once put it. People die when they are killed.
Yep. In that case, I ought to be able to use my powers on to save the man in white. Hey, good news. Did you say Whitecoat? The archer class is made up of archers. Honestly, what anime is that from, though? Can't anybody here just call me Catherine? Nope, I can't even pronounce your name right. Nope. And at this point, I'm too far into it to not pronounce your name correctly. Maybe I should just see what I could potentially do. Maybe I need to get Missile elsewhere. Just need to know what I can go. I can get a ghost truck too. I can swap stuff. Hate to say night. Okay, I'll look into it later because that is a hilarious. The people die when they are killed is a hilarious line, and I felt like it had to be from somewhere. I thought I thought it honestly would have been from like an abridged series or something, because that sounds like something from an abridged series. Scared right now. Why didn't he die? Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well that you wouldn't die if I shot him. And why did you go into all the trouble of shooting him at all? Time's almost up. That's the chit chat. Now the situation has changed slightly. The last split seconds are our chance. Oh no. I may have messed up of having Missile here. Even with Missile's incredible... I didn't read this part. You got great little Pigeon. I better get up from here before the Pigeon's strength gives out. Missile's waiting for me. I better hurry. Oh, did you see that? That bad Sizzle turned around. You have to call him that. But yeah, maybe this is our chance to press the ghost trick. It's the only time he takes his eyes off me too. He has to do something now, do it. Time to take the first steps to saving the inspector. Oh no! He turned around before I could think of it. I like how I can just open the kettle pot and he doesn't give a shit. Right, maybe I had to do some ghost tricks when he's turned around. So, I'll also focus on, you know, Mr. Ghost, which is now what we're referring to how we're referring to, you know, the dead. So I have to wait for him to, you know, smack his hand on the pot so it falls. Brilliant. What was that? Missile. Right, maybe I should get Thistle out of... Okay. It's no use! No, it's my powers. There's nothing I can do. I don't see anything to cause the bullet with. Guess you didn't make it in time. So sorry, Inspector. Guess I'll have to try again. Again! I'm gonna get shot again?! Anything to swap the bullet with. So obviously I'm gonna have to use ghost tricks. Okay, I might have to get the Inspector shot again. Alright, can't really do anything right I can't reach anything else, so I don't know what else to do. Obviously something to do with the book, right? No, that's just... I don't think I'm supposed to reach to get that far, though, from the house. I don't think I'm anywhere closer of knowing what to do. Okay, light on. Let's try this again. I feel like I've already messed up. That's Glam. Turn around so I can use my ghost tricks. And then let's be careful here. I feel like we need Missile to not... Pablo... And we'll have... This will be the... This is a very suspicious desk lamp. Two bodies are... Alright, you would be facing away from the ladder, though. Eagle. Now it shaped like a bullet! Oh my gosh! Missile, it's your time to shine. Huh? Guess we can't shoot. I think I'm on the right path there. Maybe I should wait for it to fall on the floor. Okay, now get into the lamp, because I'll need that. Swivel. Now I want to get Missile in position. So, like I said, I want to get Missile in position. So, Missile. Or Mr. Ghost, as we're not calling him. I like how he doesn't notice hear them in sub-ladder move. Amazing. Jiggle. Move back. Switch over to Missile. Dup. Pop. Would you look at that? The bullet's hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's our chance! I'm hearing the bullet right now! Let's swap it with something else. But what? It's our only hope. It's gotta be something with the same shape and direction as the bullet. It's gonna be hard. Hurry now! I don't think you noticed. Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing. Now I'll say again. I love knitted hats. So warm, so sweet, and most of all, soft. Did I do it right? You did a fine job with this one. Saved another life. And I'll keep doing it too. Over and over! What I just saw in no sport needs from it. Give me the answers I've been looking for. Our research in the past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? So you two were working together? That's the size of it, yeah. Would you believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. I'm quite a crazy character, yeah. Okay, let's hurry back. War time. I have to rescue Miss Normal! Right, Missile. There's certainly a guy I have to follow too. Like I said, it's fucking Ray. Oh, right. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabinet, Man in Red Black. Now a new story is about to unfold, and a new presence. How are you feeling, crazy old character? Hey there, Pa! We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. But I got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing about an explosion. Used to be, but a little thing like an explosion won't bother me. A little thing. Yeah, right. I think I'm gonna believe that. So what? The guy in red is gone, eh? That's the case. I posted a special investigation units all around the building. Just pray the boys came through for us. They're all dead. Damn it! Picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine. So dramatic. It looks like most of their deaths were erased. Fortunately, in the case of the Inspector in White, I can't call it a complete success. But in any case, those two have information I need to start tracking the manipulator. I better talk to them. Well, I can't reach I knew things were gonna end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after a big red by now. I might be able to erase death, that's true, but I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry, I suppose. You're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right to say. He was right there in my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's not thinking about his spotless record. Not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. Not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any good questions you like, Mr. Ghost. That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against people who stole away his life 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made that decision to take the little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. But what about... But what's this when he's... But what's about it when he says this? I was murdered by all of you. Detective Zhao forced me into a corner of Lynn, the girl who was playing in the park. And finally you, Inspector. If you hadn't done what you did, I would never have pointed that gun at that kid. Yes, 10 years ago on that day. The Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes. Detective, I'm telling ya, I didn't know anything about it. Fine. You're under no obligation to talk to coders. You plead the fifth. If you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. But I just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. Didn't share much info on the big cases with a newbie like me yet. And I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement. But I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made me lose it. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that. Got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report.
Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. He left him alone. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communication networks. It's particular communication that's making a real deal about this certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. Now that we first heard about him, of course we didn't know what the heck he looked like at the time. In order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely pretentious and impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and in the case of a man who could take chief commissioners hostage in his own office. That's 2 inmates at the special prison, eh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they're going to meet tonight, and stake it out. At the restaurant, Chicken Kitchen. Manipulator's plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to another country in this deal. The submarine? We haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. Everybody thinks about what happens to his powers to fall into their hands. Right. Highly unlikely if they use them for peaceful purposes. Now that they have that little girl as a hostage, Mila.
You have to stop him before he leaves the country. This spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Than your life, eh? After all, because my record, and I'm able to get my hands on all intel as the head of the Special Investigation Team. Because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of investigation into the manipulator's case. The manipulator's case? Why would... What? That's why you care about your record so much? Of course, why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Cow shooting a male? I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story. Some secret. I did everything I could to climb over the ladder. Everything in my power. Then I finally found the answer. 5 long years, though. The manipulator. He's gonna prove that Zhao is innocent. What an incredible determination. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help protect Zhao, why didn't you help him escape from the prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't able to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And then he himself has to be executed, you know? As a man of law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. That's why eh? But there's still one unfortunate result of all this. Lens completely misunderstood your intentions. Ha! Wait! What a little misunderstanding. My baby will come around. Give it time. Just one more thing is... Dude, we'll start time today. Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be a part of the police. The police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death. So you're a coroner. 10 years ago, I was asked to observe a strange corpse. Hit by a meteor fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There's no signs of life. He was definitely dead. And I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet it was what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity. The only way I can describe it to you is an unusual corpse. He was dead alright, no question about that. There wasn't a scratch on it. Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to observe him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform it. You couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up the very next instant. And that's how it went. After no scarring or blood either.
Whoa.
Never had the chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse had up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there's one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? got up, opened the door, and walked out on his own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. The corpse left behind some data from I did testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off of that body. Radiation. No, not anymore. I'll overthink it and tell you guys on Tuesday when I play next on Tuesday. Which honestly might be the finale, but it also might not be. I used all kind of instruments. I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some kind of unsavory type. From a world unknown. Wait a minute, could it be? That's right, it was coming from the meteorite reactor. I like how the pigeon's still with him. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. Just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern as the radiation on my corpse. And at the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die, only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator's case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop now, Professor! You want to make me blush? You won't. It was about a year ago, I think. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. Always so dramatic! I heard there was an oddball here who was researching Tisman. Is that you, baby? Who are you calling it? Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball? I was investigating the manipulator case then. Then when I heard there was a man who quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard about it, it was a meteor and had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. One of the source of my power is not of this world. And that's when I put the two together, baby. The manipulator case and the Timus case are somehow connected. It also explains how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise for a little girl made for her mother. He added the guns to the contraption, most likely controlled by controlling Amelia. That contraption in the basement here. You built that to try to help detect Zhao? That's right. Zhao and I worked together back then when I was in the force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. There was just one part of it I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried. Camila told Zhao did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move. I added the part to the device that I created. I put a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that must mean somebody manipulated Camila's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Inspector! Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him? Inspector Caminera, I'm so sorry. I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time and tried to help Detective Zhao. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always said, if somebody's in the way, throw them in the slammer. Yikes! Tonight. I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at the crucial moment. It's like a cruel joke. But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh. Zhao! The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Zhao go free until tomorrow morning, too. That's pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry it took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. Here you go again, always being like, you make everyone else run around. When you swoop in the last second. Yeah. 5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. Oh, the pigeon! Now he's really looking like a real detective. Don't cut the celery though. I'm sorry, just had to throw the gumshoe joke in. Waiting so long, Detective Zhao. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me. Hey, it looks kind of dashing, not gonna lie. They really do. Okay, I'm off. Good luck, my old friend. Wait, aren't you gonna say something to me? This present you gave me. Just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it. Do you want me to hop into it? Okay, nope, never mind. I'll just stay here. Thistle, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. And also, can we stop calling me that? You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, or phone line doesn't work. They're very long. So they should both be their own nights. I only have about 2.5 hours to play a night. So thank you for that heads up, because then probably next Thursday is going to end up being okay, fine, count on you. It's your stuff. You're looking for it. I bet you'll find it soon. Alright, I'm leaving Inspector Caminera. Because it's almost done. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone. Each of us, for her own reasons, are looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost gone. And that's where we're wrapping up for tonight! Alright, yes, I would like to save, but we're not going to continue playing. So, yes, lovely stream. I do. So, okay, so we just got done with chapter 15, so we have chapter 16, 17, and final chapter. So, So, that means we have 3 chapters. And you're saying the next couple chapters are very long. So, like, is there a possibility I could squeeze 2 of them into 1 night? If I'm or should I go live earlier so I could squeeze 2 into 1 night? I might do that. I might make the finale. Okay, so I'm absolutely gonna make the finale Thursday. So Friday we'll try to get as close as we can to the final chapter. So Tuesday I might go live a little bit earlier. So, but I'll see. I'll see what I have to do at that time. So I'll keep
Posted it on Discord, and I'll keep
you guys all updated on
Discord and on Twitter. So at this point,
you should be able to finish the game in 2.5 hours. Might wanna. Well, also, isn't there the ghost puzzles? I might want to. I think I want to do those on stream too. So I think I might be able to finish the game on Tuesday, and then we'll have like a fun little night of the ghost puzzles. Because I just get the ghost puzzles for finishing the game, right? Like, how do I get the ghost puzzles? Because if it's more than just you gotta beat the game, then we're not gonna do that.
But I'll see what I can.
I'll kind of
look into
like I'll try to get like at least spoilerly possible. So what I might want to do is I might go live at like 4 or 5 on Tuesday to see how close I can get. So okay, so I do want the next part to be the finale. So I do want Tuesday to be the finale of the main game. So if you're saying if I start at like 4 or 5 on Tuesday, I could absolutely finish the game around this time. So okay, so yeah, I'll probably shoot for going live around 4 or 5 on Tuesday so that we can finish up Ghost Tricks. And then probably then Thursday I'll start Professor Layton in the Curious Village.
So anyways, that's kind of gonna be the plan going forward.
Mixed in some bonus streams here and there with
Forever Hollow, and then maybe
I'll be doing something
with the crew, but I don't know
exactly what we're doing for our like game night with within the crew because Alexa is gonna be in Germany for the next few weeks, so we don't really have much for her. So I think we're gonna raid Mokikuma. So hope you guys will enjoy tonight. I'll be back probably I'll maybe be back sometime over the weekend. Or if not, we'll be back on Tuesday for the finale of Ghost Tricks.